Gonna need to clear a building and then transport all the resources back from it. That's gonna be our approach. Looks like some dust bandits need to learn a lesson about squatting. Speaking of those two dudes, they're on their way to Heft. How's that working out for them? Oh, they've come to a standstill. Let's see. They're right around the corner from it. Oh, there's no clever angle I can get that thing at, huh? I'm gonna have to do this in a couple of rounds. Is that good enough? That's good enough. All right, let's load back the area. Our counter invasion commences. Oh wow, that's... Some people are what, just more belligerent than others? What's going on here? Okay. Well, that was quick. Yeah, I guess they'd managed to take each other out in their own ways. All right, well, I'm going to loot these dudes, and then I bet yeah, everything's pretty much dying because it's just everything keeps waking up and fighting. I'm going to loot these dudes, and then I've got so much water to take. Oh, that's so much water. And also they were coming back for the hemp back here too, so yeah, it's a whole deal. What is the situation? Yeah, everybody's pretty much toast. Okay, I'm going to take care of this. All right. Well, I went into town and everybody was naked and all the vendors had no items and very little money. So I imported to a new game, and after a while working into it and quick saving and this, that, and the other thing, noticed that the two dust bandits that I'd had in, oh geez, I don't even remember where I had them at. I think they were in Heft already. Just disappeared, so they don't exist anymore. I don't think I had anything too important. I might have had that one good Nodachi, but as it turns out, we've got an entire town full of people sitting around that weapons and armor building area, building weapons and armor. And this guy is just running to town right now. This is one of my, he's working one of the looms, but he needs to go sell some swords. It's got a little bit of an inventory bug. It's bugged and won't accept any more items. Alright, well, let's just go through what's going on here. We've got, let's see, Pancakes is just pretty much waiting to... Everybody's got their gear taken off and it's all pared down, so that all they're carrying around is what they kind of need to get done what they're doing. Pancakes is just moving hemp to here for now. There's a little bit of a visual glitch with some of this. It's kind of a shame, but we're living with it. He is doing that while there's nothing to research. I might pick up a couple more schematics from town, but we'll see. I don't know. Voltar is farming, as well as Velada and Biscuit Splitter. Henny and Buck are still here with the chainmail. I really like how that's working out, so I don't want to upset that balance until things are happening. Crackerman's also pumping out weapons. We've got a lot. Let's see if we can see what we got pent up here. I'm going to get people on this first aid kit, and they're going to start pumping out the first aid things. I need a lot more people, though, to get things accomplished. These are the weapons we have. Just kind of a nice variety. Some of them seem to be kind of more towards training, like a lot of the heavy weapons. Some of the varieties are better for, it looks like, people who aren't skilled with heavy weapons yet. So I'm going to kind of build a little bit of the training ones, but mostly the good damage ones, which seem to be the ones where this is yellow. Blue seems, the Katoon seems to be the... this side, I don't even think I have leather set up. This is the old stuff. The old place that I've kind of abandoned for now. But yeah, medical assembly. Let's see, these are also, this is all there. This is all I got really actually being crafted right now. So that's that. Beavis is, what's he doing? He's hauling from the ore mines here. Both of these. Let's see how successful that seems to be working. Butthead is operating the steel machines, which means he's probably crammed packed full of ore. It looks like we don't need raw ore for things anymore. I don't know if that's just a low-level thing or if that's something that's been changed as they've implemented more of these. Terran, let's skip ahead. Terran is finishing up this so we can have a couple of different steel refineries. We've got Crunchy Tater Squad, and right now they're doing domestic stuff. They're just building up the supplies. Crunch is taking stuff out of here, so he's filling these barrels up with that. Taters is filling these up with that. We've replaced this one steel refinery that was here oddly. It's gonna become a new stone processor once that gets done. Punchkin, Explode, and Aloha are gonna be in here. I started putting the heavy gear on these guys. There's a lot of stuff we have to play with as we get up there. Ooh, I forgot boots. But heavy and medium is kind of what they got going on so far. I kind of like how these the samurai armor look is, so I might get more of that. But right now they're just wearing a lot of these chain pants, these sneaky chain pants. For now, that's going to be our big heavy armor go out and get things done squad, I think. And I need to train them on heavy weapons. I don't know if working on a training dummy works, but that's what's going on so far. We've got Hungry Bandit and Naked Dude are in here. There's a lot of looting to be done at the doors. This town is a great town for starting out. Anybody who wants to know, and this town, of course, is Port South. You get dudes coming from both directions, which is, I think, a good way to start the scavenging tradition here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take. I'm not even gonna wait for there to be. Was this the plastic surgeon? I'm not even gonna wait for there to be the right gear. I'm just gonna take care of this stuff right now. We are going to import. Let's see what are. FN 2187. Let's get a better name for that. Let's just call him Finn for short. And confirm that. Boom. Oh boy, are we crashing? No. Okay, good. And then let's take this guy over here. And let's see, we will import. Let's import no one. There we go. There's no one, and since that's a terrible name, let's just call her Ray for short. And confirm that. Alright, we've got Finn and Ray. There's very specific gear I'm looking for them. But it looks like I'm going to have a hard time finding some of it, so. We have specialized them now, or customized them. So, just to keep things even, Terran went and got customized. He is now Poe. And while Poe was in town here, he got us the Norwegian. I don't know. It's hard to tell when she's running through buildings. But if you get a really close look at her face, she's just not buying any of your crap. So don't even try nothing. She's a generic combat. Basic combat person. Looks like she's actually gotten a little bit of practice in town on her skills here. It's probably why she's got an 11 attack and 2 toughness and 11 dexterity. So it looks like we've got problems with these dudes. What do we got? Hungry bandits coming into town, chasing down Poe. Poe's already got a job. What is he doing? He's a fabric man. The Norwegian, she's just following him into town. I imagine pretty soon, once she gets close enough to town, we're going to start getting all the medics running out and trying to impress her with their medic skills. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with her, but I kind of need to build up a little bit more of a in-town crowd. Why? That's interesting. I've got like one dude's making a beeline for it. AI pathing is interesting. So she's on passive naturally, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like, let's take her off passive, but put her on block instead. She can get a little defense practice going here. Maybe I can micromanage her. Looks like everybody's coming out to take care of some of these hungry bandits. The Norwegian should be no different. So we've got all our new Star Wars characters. We got the Norwegian. I think I'm actually going to make her job running around. And let's oh, look at Hentai's fixing her up. I should get some clothes on people. I'm trying to manage how people are dressed, but I guess I could probably go a little bit more out of my way. What's he doing? Not a whole lot, is he? He's aimless. He should maybe go do work. Oh, maybe there just might not be building materials to be moved. Alright, yeah, I'm going to take her around while everybody else is here doing their jobs. And maybe I'll look for a couple more skilled people to fill out the ranks a little bit. Just enough to keep a basic skeleton crew running here. And into maybe throw a couple more people into Crunchy Tater Squad. Alright, well I think I've found where the heavy weapons have been hiding all my life. I think we're getting that fragment axe. I'm going to check that out. There's also flat toppers, so it's not the same as toppers. I guess these are kind of like clubs that are sharp. I don't know if I like the idea of that. Cleavers are interesting. Could check out that. That's a relatively inexpensive thing. Yeah, I'm gonna check those out. The armor. This is a holy whatchamacallit. Where do you call these guys? Where are they at? Holy dudes, holy nation spot, and the cloth wasn't that exciting. I didn't end up getting anything there. Looks like we got a couple of weapons things though. We can check out the hats. I'm not sure how much excited about that is. I am. Not sure how excited about that I am. Let's see here. So let's take the Norwegian to the vendor and see what we got here. Yeah, not a lot of surprises on the hats. Okay. Armor. Yeah, I haven't checked out the south stuff, so I'm at Skinner's Rome right now, which is kind of an interesting spread out place. It's one of the better towns of the Holy Nation. Okay, let's see what we got here. Probably a lot of paladin armor. Let's see. Heart protector, a lot of those. Heart protector and heart protector. Wow. They're not selling anything. They're just not selling their own stuff, huh? All right. Well, we got a couple of heavy weapons here learned. We gained the assistance of an engineer and a slightly combat competent person. Amber the Crafty. She is the engineer, and Hands Grabby there. That's kind of an experiment in how far the sliders can go. So I'm going to send them back to Town Wall. The Norwegian here keeps moving on to Fort Simeon. Not a lot of blueprints to buy, but like I said, I did get a couple of heavy weapons. I got the fragment axe, and I don't even think to look in there. I got the fragment axe and like cleavers just to check those out, see what those look like. So here we go, splitting up the group here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. They need to stop staying close to the Norwegian now. They need to find their own way. Let's see, can they go on follow on Poe? I don't think so, not yet, no. They will need to go, can they go through Eye Socket? I don't think they can. They might need to go all the way to Port South. So let's send them to what looks like that direction. And then we'll send the Norwegian off to what looks like the other direction. Clearly is the other direction. Let's see, is this the right direction though? It's a Simeon-like direction. Simeon's going to be on the other side of this hill, it looks like. I think we found a few things that I might like. I don't know what these look like, but I'm getting them. This is this little outpost here. I'm being chased. Oh, I can't get the assassin rags. Harsh. I'm being chased right now. How much am I missing? Oh, I'm quite a bit. Ninja Zukin. Okay. I'm going to learn these things real quick. The Armored Hood and Ninja Rags. And then I might get my butt kicked. I don't know. It depends on how much everybody here plans on assisting me. I'm not getting a whole lot of help from the guards. I don't know what they're doing. I think I'm getting more Dust Bandit help. I think Dust Bandits are coming and attacking them. Let's see, Amber and Hands Grabby are working their way to town here. I wonder, can they go on follow yet? That might be kind of nice. How's the Norwegian doing here? Yeah, pretty much just surrounded by Dust Bandit versus. You know what? I should probably go the full deal here and take off the backpack, get the full bonus. It's kind of a Dust Bandit versus Hungry Bandit fight. Guards aren't really doing a whole lot of anything. I could probably take advantage of this and bail. How's the Norwegian doing? Is she completely out of the woods? Not really even getting chased by anybody? Yep, she wiped that war off on... Oops. Look, we got a whole other war happening here. Look at these guys. This is like a grip of Hungry Bandits. It looks like this area is surrounded by hungry bandits. I don't know how successful this... Especially if we're getting to this Holy Roller stuff where they don't attack them. I don't know. We're going to see how well that works. Where is town, speaking of which? I'm trying to kind of look up the sides here, and I'm not seeing it on either side. So I guess I'll just keep trying that way. And how's Hands and Amber doing? They are working their way around the corner. A little bit ridiculous. Let's see how we're doing. How we doing, Norwegian? Load for me here. Alright. All the hungry bandits in the game right now are chasing me. That's great. I don't know if I'm gonna find a successful end in that direction. Looks like I might have gone on the wrong side of the hill here. I had a 50-50 chance and I chose wrong. And just to keep everything cool, Crunchy Tater Squad is building their own individual personal housing. Oops. I'm going to keep all their own gear in their own separate chests. Figure might as well get plenty of room here. Might as well get started. And I'm using the absolute hugest ridiculous size 150 material cost building here for that. I don't know if you can actually get up to the second story. That would be kind of cool if you can. It doesn't seem like you can in the town versions of these, but we'll see. Weirdly off-center door, too. But beyond that, everything else is running relatively smoothly. I've got just enough coming through to produce just enough gear to get things going. Which is why I'm starting to think about places to put all this gear. So, anyway, that's going to probably do it for me. I hope you guys had a good time, and I will catch you next time.